This episode of Sewer Baby is brought to you by canned peaches. They're delicious.
Okay.
Did you see the silence?
What silence?
No, the movie.
Oh, the movie.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
And?
No.
I liked it better back when it was called A Quiet Place.
Yeah. No, 100%. I don't know how people can get away with that.
I am utterly shocked. But before we get into that, to be fair, apparently the silence was based on a novel that came out before A Quiet Place. But
Do it sooner.
do it sooner, or if somebody beats you to it, you go, oh, well, we have to kill that project.
Totally.
How do you go through and release the same movie, not done as well, 1 year later?
Yeah, 100%.
You cut your losses. Even if you're in development, even if you spent $1 million already doing some stuff, you go,
Too bad.
we don't want to be known as the company that did a worse A Quiet
Right,
Place.
Exactly.
You know how many
Exactly.
times I had a movie idea and I was like, oh, this is going to be so awesome. And then a Hollywood studio did it. Did you see me go make the movie?
Every time.
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is Netflix should know better because it was all exclusively through Netflix.
Yeah.
Like, you know what's coming.
Yeah.
Maybe tell them, hey, guys, we're already going to be doing that, so shake it up a little.
Yeah. And the other thing is, amongst Hollywood studios, they know what another studio is producing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, this one's doing a Spider-Man, blah, blah, blah. So unless Netflix is shut out of the Hollywood ecosystem, if you go, hey, they're making a horror movie where you can't make a sound, oh, hey, I guess we can't do our silence movie.
Yeah, 100%. And let's not get into the fact that in general, these movies suck.
They're not that great.
They're horrible, especially with the silence. Are you kidding me? Seriously? Angry Birds?
Dude.
That's
so,
actually who did it first. Angry Birds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think Hitchcock beat Angry. Hitchcock did Birds, then there was Angry Birds.
Yeah.
And then there was The Silence.
The silence. So silence got knocked out by two different.
Now, I don't know if you figured this out, but by the 40-minute mark,
Yeah.
my genius self finally realized, hey, how about I turn on subtitles? Because up until then, they're going like this.
Oh, I didn't care what they had to
They're
say.
signing and they're mouthing.
So when you turned on subtitles, did it actually say what they were mouthing?
It said what they were mouthing.
Oh.
And then I finally could see what they're saying to each other. And I thought, you know what? I'll rewind. But it wasn't good enough to go back.
No.
So the first 40 minutes was just a loss.
You don't go back.
Like, what's their demographic? Deaf people and mimes?
Idiots.
Am I supposed to be able to read lips?
Idiots. And why would you care what they're saying anyway?
You're going to sit through a 2-hour movie and not know what they're saying to each other?
What?
The whole time they go,
You're gonna see what they're gonna do.
yeah, but I don't know what they're saying to each other.
It's not a lecture. Are you getting examined?
Oh, so
on the
do you
content?
watch movies with the sound off?
Okay, listen. I get it.
Oh.
But in this case, it didn't matter. You got the idea. They were using their hands.
Oh, do you sign?
Yeah, I do. See, watch. It was a bust. It was a bust.
Another crazy thing was the span of the movie was it like a 2-day span?
Yeah.
Okay, so on day 2, we have a death cult that's already given up on the world.
Cut
They've
off their
all
tongues.
cut off their tongues
And healed.
and healed.
They would be bleeding, which would be a lot scarier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like this is a group of people who are really overreacting.
Yeah.
It's been 48 hours. They're not going to get a handle on this. Let's cut off our tongues
But the thing
and
is,
abduct children.
that is something we would do.
Probably.
100% freak out the moment the first Angry Bird came to town.
Well, they look kind of freaky.
Yeah, they're as far as birds go, they're creepy, but there's a lot scarier things out there.
And the CGI on those birds
Horrible.
is 2019, people.
Get it together.
And the other thing is, let's talk about how these birds or bats or whatever they are survived millions of years locked into a cave because they're carnivorous, obviously.
They ate
what
each other.
were they eating?
Each other.
So they were cannibal carnivore bats.
Which they should have said because that would have actually made it scarier.
But don't you think after a million years they would have just eaten all of the, other
Well,
bats?
no, because not only are they cannibals, but they're horny as hell.
Oh, so they're like killing and boning.
Sounds like a good day to me, my friend.
So they make as many as they eat.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
maybe more. Did you see how many bird bats there were?
There was a lot.
But there wasn't. They should have captured more of the boning on screen too.
I don't know if people want to see that.
Bird boning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe for the sequel.
And here's
Fingers
another
crossed.
thing. Remember, he turned on the wood chipper.
Yes.
Maybe keep it on.
Yeah, or maybe, hey, government, just have a bunch of loudspeakers in one central place and blast it 24/7.
Yeah. How come the military wouldn't say, hey, let's rent all the wood chippers,
Yeah.
turn them on for 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Problem solved.
Problem solved. Put a big wood chipper right in front of the mouth hole of the cave
Yeah.
and finish it.
I think they were already out of the cave, though. Like, dudes, we're gone.
They're obviously
We
coming
were
back.
stuck in here for a million years.
They're coming back.
Would you go back?
No.
And how
Actually,
was
I
it?
would, because apparently it's just this friggin' orgy down there. So I probably wouldn't leave.
And how were those? What? Where were they? The people who were found them in the first place? The miners,
Yeah.
the anthropologists,
Yeah.
whatever they were. How were they able to crack through the cave with a little hammer, and yet these insane bats that are smashing windows?
Lord. Yes.
How come they couldn't bust through this thing
That's
that they
a
could you
really good
pop
point.
through with a pin hammer?
Because it was dark
That's true.
and apparently very quiet.
Yeah.
That's what it was. That little gap was enough to let all the sound from the earth rage into there.
And you know, for creatures that only go by sound, they didn't have very great hearing.
No.
Remember when he was, oh, spoiler alert.
That
Remember,
goes without saying.
yeah, nobody's watching.
No.
Remember when he was turning on his Zippo inside that pharmacy
That's
trying
the
to light the
spoiler
mop?
alert for our podcast. No one's watching. Yeah.
Remember he lit the mop?
Yes.
And the bat is 2 feet away, but he's not hearing click, 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 click.
He kind of did. And that's why they did their whole, when they perk up and they tried to listen.
Yeah, but realistically,
A
if you're
detail they didn't need.
if you're a sonically tuned
Yeah.
predator,
Yeah.
that's all you need.
And you're on it.
You're on it.
Like bat on rice.
I was sad that his buddy with the guns died so early on. I think he
Yeah.
was my favorite character.
He should have been the lead.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Having said that, I did like Stanley Tucci as the father.
Yeah.
He's a good actor.
He's very good.
Yeah. As I was looking, I was thinking, I think that's how I'm going to look when I get older.
You're going to look way worse.
I know,
You already look worse now.
do.
And you're getting older.
but I have hope for the future.
I'm thinking you're going to look more like the bats.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you're just as sensitive to sound.
Yeah.
Is that where it starts?
Yeah.
Do you get lost in a cave and bone a bird and then this happens?
That's how it happens.
Jeez.
Now that's a movie.
So I should kill you from now.
Speaking of winged creatures,
Oh no.
Google Wing
Yep.
made its first deliveries.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea at all.
You know, I think it works only in the right neighborhoods.
No, it doesn't work.
But it's working. What do you mean?
It doesn't work.
But it's working.
No, I get that it functions,
Yeah.
but it doesn't work.
No, but there's levels of not working. So, for example, try this in Chicago.
Yeah.
Where there's 10 shootings a weekend.
Yeah.
You don't think they're shooting down a delivery?
Oh, 100%.
Remember in Katrina?
Yeah.
The rescue
The
helicopters, they were shooting them down.
Yeah.
You don't think they're going to... How many videos have you seen of people stealing Amazon packages off a doorstep?
Yeah.
If they're just flying around, they're going to be standing on roofs with huge fish
Flip it.
nets.
It's the worst idea in the world.
It's terrible.
It's by the people that brought you the silence.
Google owns Netflix?
I think so.
I don't think so.
But it's a horrible idea. First of all, the noise.
Yeah.
So there's going to be people shooting at them because they want the packages.
And the death bats are going to hear them go...
Yeah. And there's going to be people shooting at them because they're so pissed off at the noise.
Oh, yeah.
So basically all it is, it should be called Google Skeet.
Yes.
And people have shitty aim. So there's going to be planes hit. There's going to be people working on telephone poles hit. It's basically the end of the world.
But it's better than Google Scat.
Yeah, that's
Imagine if they were just flying around pooping on everybody.
Oh, I was gonna say flying around just scatting like beep bop 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 bop. That would be even worse. That's fucking annoying.
That is worse. I'd rather get pooped on.
100%.
Imagine you're trying to take a nap.
And there's a robot
Boppity bop, I'm the
bebopping
scat
outside your
man.
window. Shit on the window and fly on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. But yeah, it's the worst idea of the world. It's definitely gonna land. And we're not talking about malfunctions. And they keep talking about how it's lowered on string. Don't call it string. That's not really reassuring. String?
They lowered on string?
It literally is. They're lowering it into your yard on string.
I thought it would just drop.
and shatter. But then they can
Bubble
make
wrap.
another robot called Google Catch.
Yes.
That robot catches and takes it to the door.
Oh, I like that.
Or passes it to a robot that's mounted on your door that catches.
So every house gets a robot.
At least one of 3. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Now, what really amazed me is I didn't know Google was working on this. Amazon put out their commercial,
Yeah.
4 years ago?
About their drone service
Yeah.
delivery, yeah.
Google beat them to it, and I didn't know Google was selling anything. What are they delivering?
Do you think we
Your
know
search results?
Do you think we know anything about Google and what they're up to?
How do you buy something from Google?
I've never bought anything.
What are they
from
dropping off at people's houses?
Google. We're about to find out. Noise. That's
Yeah.
what they're dropping out. A whole lot of pain and bullet casings.
Now, speaking of Amazon,
Yeah.
so apparently Jeff Bezos,
Yeah.
when he's not emailing around pee-pee pics all around town,
Which takes up a lot of my time. So.
it does.
Okay.
And I'd like you to stop sending them to me.
Well, unsubscribe.
So apparently he's listening in
Yeah.
on your Alexa conversations, commands, and whatnot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's right. Turns out that across Amazon offices all over the world,
Okay.
they're listening in on what you're saying to Alexa. Now they say it's so that we refine the commands because the AI might not know who this music artist is.
Right.
So we say, oh no, they asked for Pink Floyd.
It's how they tweak
Yeah.
and improve.
Yeah, that's their cover story.
Yeah.
But they're just in the corner getting off to all these commands.
What did they do? I think the hardest part of that whole thing is the fact that you didn't understand. You couldn't think about how you could possibly duplicate that noise again that came from your core of your person. But are they listening only to the commands given, or is it just listening in general?
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's the thing. They say, oh, we're just listening to the commands to fine tune. Dude, they're listening to everything.
Of course
you kidding me
if they
right
can.
now?
Yeah.
But you know what? I have zero sympathy for the people they're listening in on. If you are so stupid and so naive that you have Alexa.
Yeah.
So you're one of these idiots.
It's off now. But I've tried it, and I would have continued using it if it was more effective. So I'm actually glad that they're listening. So
Oh
Amazon,
my
up your
God.
game.
Oh my God. You're just one of the sheep.
Or one of the people that likes knowing that someone's listening to me.
See, that's the thing. You're one of those sickos
Yeah.
who likes an audience.
I love an audience.
You love that there's some guy in Bangalore listening to you go.
Now, is he listening to me go, or is he doing that himself?
Both. He
Both of
hears
us.
you, and then he's like, oh, yeah.
Kudos. Cheers. Cheers.
You know how in movies, there's always a scene in every movie where they're freaking out trying to find the bug.
Yeah.
Oh, is it in the lamp?
Yes.
Oh, is it in my phone?
Yeah.
You dumbasses are
Bought the bug.
planting the bugs
100%.
and you're paying for them.
Yeah. What's my concern? What are they going to do? So they listen to me. So what?
Wow.
What's the problem?
You're that dude in the Matrix who ate the steak.
Oh, I hope so.
You know the problem and you're okay with it.
Oh, for sure.
You're happy with it.
Yeah. It doesn't affect me.
Dude, you're going to be one of the first to die.
We'll see.
Alexa's going to kill you.
We will see. Or it'll kill you because you talk a lot of shit.
Dude, Alexa is learning all your weaknesses, learning that you have no strengths,
Yeah.
and it's going to kill you in your sleep.
No. If anything, it's just going to help me become better because it's going to know what kind of robots to equip me with
Uh-huh.
when it all goes to shit.
So it's going to
anyways.
turn you into a cyborg.
Partly. Or it's just going to have this exoskeleton that I can just slide
Why
on
you?
into.
Why
not?
you?
Because I'm its friend.
It's going to enslave all the other humans.
Why do you want to be against the robot?
Oh,
Embrace
you're
the
that
robot.
guy. You're that guy in Transformers.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you're the government. I'm the dude that embraced the Transformers.
I'm not the government.
Yeah, you are.
I'm the resistance,
No,
dude.
you're not.
I'm not the government. Take that back,
Government
idiot.
is the resistance,
Are you
idiot.
stupid?
You hate Transformers.
The government's part of the problem.
No.
Dude.
I'm the freaking Buddy Buzz. What was his name? I'm the guy, man. I'm their friend. You're the anti-guy. You're the guys going after the Transformers.
Dude, the government's listening too.
First, you're
They're
part of the
listening right
government.
now.
Then you're going to saddle up
No
with
way,
the
dude.
Decepticons.
No way.
I know you.
Oh, yeah. I'm a Decepticon through and through. You kidding me? So, Amazon,
Yeah.
speaking of which,
Yeah.
almost killed a bunch of employees.
Good. They probably deserved it.
And how? Via Amazon robot.
That's right.
Speaking of which.
That's right. Get used to it, folks. It's coming.
So, a warehouse accident.
Yep.
Apparently, they have robots running amok.
Obviously.
And one of them pierced a can of bear repellent
Uh-huh.
and sprayed 24 employees. All went to the hospital.
Consider that a win.
Wow.
One thing they didn't mention in that story is whether or not that robot was meant as tactical defense against animals or not. They're just assuming it was a stock robot. But maybe Bezos is making a line of defense for us against predators in the wild.
Are you trying to say there was a bear in the warehouse and the robot saved the day?
No, idiot. It's their R&D tactical lab.
So they're testing it out on employees.
Yeah. You think you can get bears to cooperate in a warehouse? Have you ever seen a bear in a warehouse? They run amok. There's no pause button on that thing.
Yeah, that's what the repellent is for.
And you test it first on humans.
No,
So
you
kudos
test it
to
in a
you,
live
Bezos.
situation against an angry bear.
Kudos to Amazon.
So you're fully in on the robot takeover.
Pro robot.
Wow.
Because I know what's coming and I want to be on the right side, my friend.
You're assuming they have any loyalty.
The robots?
Maybe they use you
Maybe
and
they
then
don't.
they kill you.
Maybe they don't, but if they do, I'm on the right side of the coin.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what if the resistance wins? Should we kill you
Look at you.
as a traitor?
You think you're going to win? Never.
Dude, I'm fast on my feet.
Never.
You seen that robot? It looks like one of those robo vacuums.
They're getting faster. We're working hard.
Oh, so it's we now.
Why not? Why not?
You're a sellout to the human race.
We'll see. What has the human race ever done for me?
What have the robots ever done for you?
We're about to find out. I'm all in, baby. So in other news, Nature won one.
The feel-good story of the year.
The poacher
Got poached. Him and two of his buddies
Yeah.
were trying to poach a rhinoceros
Yeah.
in South Africa.
Yep.
And an elephant stomped his ass out.
Good.
And then a pride of lions ate him.
Gobbled them up.
They found his skull.
That's great.
That's awesome.
Finally. But you know what? They don't know. They don't understand the poaching game. They're acting like this poaching thing is a problem because the size of this area where they're poaching is what? The size of New Jersey, they said. So it's big. And so there's literally, they're saying teams of 3, dozens of them poaching every day.
Wow.
Why haven't they done anything?
I thought the same thing. Why don't they take these fools out?
Yeah. You know what you need to do? You need to take, it's got to be a free-for-all where you let people go. You know, they should unleash dozens of rapists
Oh, yeah.
that just go after the poachers.
Yeah, so the poacher's trying to get a shot, and then immediately they get humped from behind.
Deterrent, maybe?
Yeah.
Or weaponize the animals. So yeah, good. I'm glad that finally the animals get one.
I hope the lions humped that poacher.
You're really
Before
obsessed
they
with
killed
this
them.
whole humping, poaching thing.
It's about domination.
Should we unleash you in that area?
They should.
I think so.
Just strip me down.
And let you hump every poacher that
No.
exists.
No, I didn't think this through.
What else we got?
So Burger King
Yeah.
had this ad of theirs pulled
Okay.
for apparently being racist.
Yes, I saw that.
You saw that.
It's like a 5-second clip.
Yeah, I couldn't find the full commercial anywhere.
Yeah,
or one with sound.
I have such a hard time finding racial content on YouTube myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so hard.
You're always looking for it?
Always searching.
Yeah.
Never a good source.
Yeah, this was a tough one. I saw an 18-second clip of it with no sound.
Yeah.
What they were doing, as you saw, was eating this new Taiwanese.
Okay, because I don't know the full backstory. So what's the deal?
Right, so I think this was in Australia or New Zealand.
Right?
And they were releasing this new Taiwanese Whopper or whatever.
Okay.
And the commercial,
A Thai Wappies.
right. The commercial was these two giant chopsticks
Okay.
holding up the burger trying to feed people.
Yeah.
And it wasn't working.
Yeah.
They got a lot of heat
Yeah.
over that, and they pulled the ad because people on Twitter,
Of course.
the professionally offended,
Yes.
lost it.
Do you think they lost it because the chopsticks were depicted as to not work? Is that the issue?
Maybe they're offended.
Maybe that's the
Chopsticks
offense.
work better than that. You don't know how to use them.
Chopsticks work great.
What offended me was how dumb the commercial was.
Right.
This is the best your ad company came up with?
Well, that shouldn't be surprising these days. So how would you have done the commercial? You have a Vietnamese burger that you have to hawk to the masses. What is your commercial?
I wouldn't. Hey, let's do a Taiwanese flavor. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
In New Zealand, like it would make sense maybe in Taiwan.
Right,
Yeah.
right. For the franchises out there, sure.
Kind of like how in India they don't have
They have
beef
butter
burgers.
chicken burgers.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, they grind up butter chicken, they form it into a patty, and they serve it in naan.
At McDonald's.
Burger King.
Okay.
It's called the McButter Chicken.
At Burger King. Okay, that's perfect. Okay. So, dude. Okay.
Oh, man.
So you're given a budget, unlimited budget, and you're insisting that you will refuse to you just won't market that kind of burger altogether.
I think it's a dumb business move, but if you want me to do it,
Yeah.
Yakuza chicks.
Nice.
You know, with the entire back tattooed.
Yes.
And so the shot is from behind and it's darkly lit.
Yeah. As any good shot is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a Yakuza chick with the tattoos, the koa fish.
Yeah.
And there's a burger. You can barely see it. But
Tattooed on her back.
yeah.
Like, I'm just thinking, do you follow the tattoo until you hit a burger?
No. The koa fish is jumping out of lava, eating the burger.
Midair.
Right? Yeah.
On her back.
On her back.
Okay.
But she's also eating the burger.
In real life.
Yeah. So it's art imitates life. And we zoom in and she turns and it's the Hamburglar. Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
And
For
he says-
Burger King.
Yeah. And he says, this burger is so good,
Yeah.
even though I'm affiliated with McDonald's. I mean,
Wow.
yeah.
Now is it
Is that an
poorly
endorsement?
dubbed too?
Yeah.
Nice.
Because it's got to be like a martial arts movie.
Hey man, I'd run out and buy that burger
You see?
and nothing to do with chopsticks.
You see?
Well done.
Exactly.
Well done.
You got a little bit of something for everybody.
Yeah, especially for people that love McDonald's. Why is everybody so goddamn sensitive?
Yeah.
Especially, so tell me something. So then, does that mean that if we went to Asia, where let's just say, and this is probably really racist, most people eat with chopsticks,
Right.
and Burger King Asia made a, New York burger, and someone was trying to eat it with their hands or with a fork and a knife,
Yeah.
they'd be up in arms there?
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. It's a utensil, people. Get
Yeah.
over yourselves.
Yeah. But what blows my mind, though, is that Burger King actually saw this ad concept brought to them by an ad company and said, yeah, that's great. Let's run with that.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying censor yourselves because of all the crybabies out there, but these big
Should
corporations,
know better.
Now, if I ran the corporation, I don't care. I'll run it to the ground just for a laugh.
Well, if you ran the corporation, you would run it to the ground. Because
Yeah.
you're not qualified one bit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it just amazes me that knowing the outrage culture that we live in, they would release that. That's hilarious.
Yeah, no, everything every day more and more just boggles your mind even more. I just can't get over the fact that you still seem to have McDonald's and Burger King confused completely.
I just love them so much. I wish they could get along.
They become one.
Yeah.
Or if they have a baby.
McWhopper King.
Nice. I think that's enough about that. Should we discuss the fights?
Oh, yeah. UFC 236.
Yes.
So the main event, you called Max Holloway
Yes.
winning, and you were wrong.
And who did you call?
Don't worry about it.
Who did you call?
It's the blessed era.
So you called Max Holloway and were wrong as well.
It is what it is.
It was surprising for sure. He also just got beat from the start. Dustin looked good.
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought Max was going to win this back. But Dustin was just too much.
But an overall, a good fight.
Yeah.
Good fight in the sense that I think it did a lot for Dustin's career.
Oh, it did.
Right.
Big time.
He's going to get some shine out of that, some opportunities.
Yeah, he was the underdog in this, even though he won the first one.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So this really is a big one for him.
Yeah.
And so he has the title now, and he's probably the interim title.
Yeah.
And he's probably going to face who?
Well, if nothing weird happens, which happens a lot with these interim things, he would be facing Khabib.
And he would get
he comes back.
mauled.
Yeah?
Mauled. Like, I don't think they should allow that fight. He should just give the title back to Khabib and just, I don't know, maybe fight Max again in the street or something.
Right.
Because I feel like I feel like he's just going to get destroyed.
Yeah, that usually happens when you face Khabib.
Has Khabib and Max ever fought?
No.
That should have been what happened.
They almost did. It was Khabib versus Tony Ferguson was slated for UFC. Tony Ferguson broke his knee or something,
Right.
tripping on a cable.
Right?
And so last second, like,
Bitch move.
like 1 week out, they asked Max Holloway,
Right.
and he said, I'm down. He was going to fight Khabib,
Right.
but then he couldn't make the weight cut
Oh.
in that period of time.
Oh.
So they gave it to Raging Al.
Don't know who he is.
He's a realtor.
He got beat?
Yeah, but he did
Of course
really
got
well.
beat. He's a realtor.
He did really well, though.
Raging Al.
The realtor.
So what's happening with Khabib right now?
He's on suspension for jumping the cage and attacking the crowd.
And as soon as he's back, as soon as that suspension's up, he's back in the foray? Like, he's all good MMA-wise, all that?
Theoretically.
Yeah.
Would you fight him?
Khabib?
Yeah.
Yeah, but give me a little bit more of a background. Is it in a ring?
Dana White comes to you
Yeah.
and he says, I will give you $100,000.
Yep.
You have two options.
Okay.
You can fight Khabib.
Yes.
UFC rules in the cage.
Okay.
You can't bring in weapons or
Okay.
midgets, nothing.
I'm out. Okay.
Or
Yeah.
you can be one of the ring girls.
For $100,000?
Yeah.
Ring girl, for sure.
But you have to wear the ring girl outfit.
Well, of course. What else would I wear? You think I'm going to do it like in cheerleading where I wear a different outfit just because I'm one of the boys on the field?
So you're going to wear a bra.
Yeah. Maybe I might not even. I might just wear 2 tassels. But I'm definitely not fighting Khabib if I have the choice. Because here's how I win. 1, I don't get pummeled. 2, I'm getting $100,000. 3, I'm chilling between rounds with the ring girls.
But I would never let you live that down.
That's fine. I can live with that. $100,000. You think I give a shit about what you have to say?
Third option.
Yes.
You dress like a ring girl.
Okay.
And fight Khabib.
Still for $100,000?
No, this one's $500,000.
$500,000.
You have to wear nipple tassels,
Okay.
a thong,
Yeah.
stiletto heels,
Okay.
and fight Khabib.
Done. Because I am taking off that stiletto and I am jamming it into his temple. If I get one shot, he will destroy me in every other way. But if I get one shot, even if it's my last one, stiletto's going in his brain.
Now, are you doing that on the feet or when he has you down and mounted?
When he had me down.
So when he's mounting you.
Yeah, because on my feet, I still have another stiletto on. I'm going to be off my balance. So taking me down is not hard.
See, but the thing is that Khabib, when he has you down,
Yeah.
he grabs your arm.
Locks me up.
Yeah. And so you can't even cover your face, let alone
That's okay.
undo your stiletto, take it off, and put it in his eye.
That shows how little you know about women, that stilettos don't need to be undone. They're not clasped in.
Idiot. They have that tiny little belt buckle.
Not every
The
single
strap.
one, friend.
How do they stay on?
So long
Duct
story
tape?
short, even if he has I don't mind that he has my hands locked up because my stiletto's on my foot. So I
you're gonna
am
kick him.
driving it into his head.
You're that flexible.
Driving it into his
Are
head.
you a yogi?
Yeah. In that sense, yeah.
You
I am.
can't even touch your toes.
I'm a survivor. That's
Oh,
what
are
it
you?
is. Adrenaline does an amazing things to your ligaments. Loosens them right up.
It actually tightens you up.
Maybe you. Not me. I get loose.
You think you're more flexible than I am?
In a fight, yeah, for sure.
Wow.
You're gonna lock up, freeze up. They're actually gonna think that you're already dead and you have rigor mortis because you're so locked up and tight.
But that would work because then my opponent just stops.
Turns
and then I'm
around,
like, psych.
looks at his coach, and you're on him like
Yeah.
a flaming bag of monkeys.
That would hurt. Imagine.
A flaming monkey wrapped around you?
Oh my God.
Come on, man.
That'd be the worst.
Worst ring attack ever.
Would you fight a flaming monkey for $1 million?
Yes.
But they don't stop the fight until one of you.
That's fine. There's only one tactic in that scenario, and I've given this a lot of thought. The only tactic when fighting a flaming monkey is to avoid an outlast. You want the flames to get it first. So now let's be clear, though. Saying. Now, if it's actually, you know what? A little clarity. If it's a flaming monkey,
yeah,
you're fucked. If it's a monkey on fire, outlast and avoid.
Oh, you mean...
Like if the flames are just internal and it's not getting phase, it's just like a flaming creature,
right?
Then you're hooped,
right?
But if that monkey was lit afire before and he's not used to that, that's when you take the fight and you avoid.
But what if I meant flaming as in he's very flamboyant?
Oh, okay.
And wears glitter.
Okay, so it'd be kind of like, you know, the dynamic that I have with you.
Mm-hmm.
So you just kind of just got to enable and allow,
right?
And you should be pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you think you're winning that one?
Yeah, for sure.
Which round?
I think if he hasn't tapped out or gone distracted by another fighter by second round,
mm-hmm.
I'm bailing.
You're just gonna leave?
Yeah, I'm just bouncing out the ring. Because then I think you're not technically, you haven't lost.
No, but then you forfeit your purse.
Well, I think he's the one that has the purse. No.